Hello, my dear students. Welcome to your own channel that is Mathematics by Rumina. Today, I am your teacher that is Miss Rumina Gupta. So, today we are going to study a very interesting topic that is the properties of definite integrals. Okay, so this is our topic. Firstly, why we are studying integration, that is very much important to understand. Okay, so we are using integration in a very high level education. Okay, so that is useful to find the area between any two curves. As you can see over here that there are two curves. So by using definite integral we can easily find the area between these two curves, that is this shaded portion. Okay, now this green portion we can easily find it. So for that we use definite integral, and even to find the average value of the function we have to use definite integral. So now what are the properties, ma'am? Which properties are you talking about? So students, in this we use certain properties with the limit. Like we always have a definite integral in the form of, that is your a to b, that is the limit. That is, if this is your a and this point can be your b. Okay, so this is point is given, and then there is a function that is fx and then dx, that is integration with respect to dx. So in this form we can say that yes, in such form we apply the properties of definite integrals. So let's further continue. Now let's start with the properties. So there are some fundamental properties which are useful for your exam purpose. Okay, so that is first property, that is your a to b fx dx is equal to integration of a to b ft dt. That is what it means, that as we can see the limit in both the sides are same, only the part x is changed to the part t. Is I am correct now? That is the part x is changed to the part t. That is integration is independent of change in variable. So just integration is independent of the change in variable. And what is the second part is saying to us? That is your a to b fx dx is equal to minus integration b to a. That is what we have just interchanged the limits. As from here we are traveling from a to b, but now we are traveling from b to a with a minus sign. Okay, and same function, that is fx with respect to dx. And now what is the particular case of this? This is your particular case, that is integration from a to a, that is from one point to that point only. The integration is 0 of any function fx with respect to dx. Okay, so that is if the limit of definite integral are interchanged, a very important word bacho, then its value is changed by a negative sign only, as we can see over here. So now, as I have explained you two properties, now I am going to discuss some examples on these two properties. Okay, so I am just going to go step by step like this. Firstly, I am going to discuss the property, and then I am going to give you the example based on that, so that it will give you a clear image that how we are proceeding further and how we are using it to solve the question. Okay, so these both questions are of class 12, a very simple class 12th I have just picked, and some basic easy questions to understand the concept of the properties. That is first part, that is 2 to 0, that is integration of 2 to 0 x square plus 1 dx. Firstly, just write this question in your notebook and try to solve it once. Just try to solve it. Okay, so now as I can know from to travel to 2 to 0 is difficult, so just interchange the limit. Okay, just interchange the limit part with the minus, and as we can see, minus integration, that is 0 say 2 x square plus 1 dx. The function remain as it is, just the limit get interchanged with the minus sign. Okay bacho, so now as you can see, just separate the function, that is your minus 0 to 2 x square dx minus 0 say 2 1 dx. And now we can easily integrate by using this formula, that is your integration of x ki power n dx is equal to x ki power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 and plus c. Okay, the c is a constant, but over here we are using the limits, so we are not going to use this c, that is the constant. Okay, so now just integrate it, that is your minus x ki power 3 upon 3, limit from 0 say 2 minus x ki power, that is x ki power 1 and limit is 0 से 2. Just apply the limit now, that is 2 का cube upon, that is minus 2 का cube upon 3 plus 0 minus 2, and if you want over here it will be plus 0. Okay, so now what will we get? As if you want to solve it, you can solve it like minus 8 upon 3 minus 2, just take the LCM, that is minus 6. So minus 8 minus 6 upon 3, that is minus 14 upon 3, and this is your answer for this question. Now let's move to the second example. This is very much important, as it says 0 से 2 t square plus 1 dt. Now as you can see that there is a function of t. Okay, so just you don't have to do anything, as the function is exactly same like this. So you don't have to do anything, just use property 1. This property, that is change the variable of x to t. Okay now, so just change it, that is your 2 to 0 x square plus 1 dx, that is equal to minus 1 upon 14, and this will be answer for this question 2, and that is using the property 1 as I have written over there. Okay, so that's it. Just simple two examples to explain this concept properly. So let's proceed further. Now what is this saying? Let's read it. What is property third? A very important property. I think on base of this property you will surely get one question in your boards exam. Okay, so that is your integration of a to c fx dx is equal to integration of a to b fx dx plus integration of b to c fx dx. That is, this formula is applied when b is between a and c as shown in the figure. The formula holds all the values of a, b and c provided fx is integrable on the larger interval. That is, the b is over here between a to c. Okay, at this point, and this curve is your function. Okay, so let's discuss example. I know this is a little difficult to explain this theorem, this property, by just using it. So just look at example, you will get a very clear view of it. Okay, so let's discuss. That is integration of minus 1 to 1 mod of x dx. Firstly, how we make a graph of mod of x. Okay, so we know that this is your graph. Okay, so this is your Cartesian plane, and how's your mod x? That is like this and like this. Okay now, this is your x and this is your minus x, and this full graph is your mod of x, correct? So that is your minus 1 to 0, that is, if I take this point as this 0 and this point as 1, that is minus 1 to 0 minus x, because the graph is of minus x dx, plus 0 say 1 x dx. Okay, so this was by this you can define your function, that is mod x dx, from minus 1 to 1, and I have just break this down. Just integrate it using this formula, that is integration of x and dx is equal to x की power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So that is your minus x square upon 2, and apply the limit, that is minus 1 to 0, plus x square upon 2, apply the limit, that is 1 to 0. That is 0 to 1, sorry. And now that is minus, apply the limit, that is 0 to 0, minus and minus square, so that is minus 1 upon 2, because minus 1 square, so that will be plus 1. Plus 1 by 2 minus 0, so that will give you 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1, and this is your simple answer. Okay, just that's it, very simple. And as you can see, the graph breaks over here, so a very simple question to solve, a very simple example to understand. Okay, so let's proceed further. A very important theorem, a property, that is your a to b fx dx is equal to a to b f a plus b minus x dx. That is a over here and b, this a and a plus b is mentioning over the limit basis. Okay, so and the 4 has the particular case, that is your, if the limit is 0 to a fx dx, that is equal to 0 to a f a minus x dx. How we can get over this? If I just apply in this property, if I just apply a equal to 0 and b equal to a, okay, now as a equal to 0 and b equal to a, just apply this limit over here. So what you will get, that is equal to 0 to a f, a is your 0, that is 0, and b is your a, so 0 plus a minus x dx, that is equal to your 0 say a with a function, that is f a minus x dx, and which is exactly same as this. Okay, which is exactly same as this. So this is just a particular case that if as the limit is traveling from a to b, but over here the limit is traveling from 0 to a, just this much difference and a particular case, but a very important theorem. So I hope, yeah, you must have understood this a little concept. Let's do example on this. Okay, so it will clear your mind that how you have to proceed. And guys, this theorem is very 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 also important. This theorem almost you used to come in every pre-board and in every board's examinations. If you want, you can even pick up any of the last year paper and you can see this question must be surely over there. Okay, so evaluate 0 से pi by 2 sin की power 4x upon sin की power 4x plus cos की power 4x dx. Okay, so this was our function. Let's assume this as I, that is I is equal to integral 0 से pi by 2 sin की power 4x upon sin की power 4x plus cos की power 4x dx, and let's mark it as first. Okay, so now just apply the property, that is I is equal to 0 से pi by 2 sin की power 4, that is pi by 2 minus x, because we can see now that is a plus b minus x, and this is a case of this function, that is a minus x, because the lower limit is already 0 over here. Okay now, so just pi by 2 minus x upon sin की power 4 pi by 2 minus x plus cos की power 4 pi by 2 minus x dx, and now I know that is sin pi by 2 minus theta, what is the value, that is your cos theta, and cos pi by 2 minus theta, that is equal to sin theta. So just substitute, that is cos theta, and the power is 4, that is cos 4 theta upon cos की power 4 theta plus cos की power 4x plus sin की power 4x dx, and mark it as second equation. Now add first and second equation. What will we get? That is this I, and over here also it is I. So I plus I, that is 2I, is equal to sin की power 4x plus cos की power 4x upon, just by taking the LCM, we can say that's cos की power 4x plus sin की power 4x. This and this got cancelled out, that is equal to 1. Integrate it, that is your x 0 से pi by 2, just apply the limit, that is your pi by 2. So what we get? We finally get that is 2I is equal to pi by 2. Divide both sides by 2, so we get I is equal to pi by 4. That is your answer. Okay, I am extremely sorry, might be that you guys must not be able to see this, so I am writing it over here, that is 2I is equal to pi by 2. That implies I is equal to pi by 4, and that is your final answer. Okay, a very simple question, but a very useful. It's almost there in every pre-board or in a board exam question. Okay, so let's move further on. Let's move our property 6, a very important, again a very important property, that is your 0 से 2a integral. We are traveling from 0 to 2a with the function fx dx, which is equal to 0 से a fx dx plus 0 से a f 2a minus x dx. Okay, this a is over the limit. So under this condition we can also say that 0 से 2a fx dx is equal to, that is the first condition, that is 2 into 0 to a fx dx when your f 2a minus x is equal to fx. Okay, now when your this part is equal to fx, so this is as same now, we have not done anything, as we have got, that is for the first condition. For this condition I am explaining firstly, for 0 to a fx dx plus this f 2a minus x was equal to over here fx, so just put, that is your 0 से a fx dx, just add these two, what you will get, that is 2 integration 0 से a fx dx, which is same as this. Okay, so that's the same result, but I have just expressed it so that you can understand. And if I get, that is f 2a minus x equal to minus fx, then I will get 0 over here. And how I am getting 0 over here, let's see that also. If I just write minus over here, so what I will get, that is opposite sign. So that is what I will get from here. I am writing it over here, if you can see, not over here, I am writing it just below this, that is your integration 0 से a fx dx minus integration 0 से a fx dx. That means this and this got cancelled out and you will get 0, which is equal to this I have written over here. Okay, which is equal to this when your f2a minus x is equal to minus fx. A very simple result. I have just written it in a little elaborative, in a little simplified form to explain you guys. Okay, so let's move to an example of this also. So this is your example, a very important question. That is your the limit is from 0 to 2a, integration of 0 to 2a cos ki power 5x dx is equal to. Now how to solve it? That is, firstly we can write that is 0 से integration of 0 to a fx dx is equal to 2 integration of 0 to a fx dx, exactly by using this result. Okay, now by using this result I reach over there, as I've noticed, that is f2a minus x is equal to fx. How come this have been proven? I have just written it over here. That is your cos, that is cos power 5 2 pi minus x. Okay, that is 2 and a was your a is equal to your pi. So I have just substituted, that is 2 pi minus x, and now I know 2 pi minus x, that is your 2 pi is over here minus x, that is your the angle. So the angle must be in fourth quadrant, and we all know that cos is positive in fourth quadrant, and in 2 pi we never changes the trigonometric function, that is cos ki power 5x. Okay, so that is same as the function given to us. So yes, that is 0 to 2a fx dx is equal to 2 0 to a fx dx. Okay, so just apply. So now just apply this format. I have applied this format as it is easier to solve this question. So now what I will get, that is your 2 0 से pi by 2 cos की power 5 cos की power 5x dx plus 0 से pi by 2 cos की power 5, that is pi minus x dx. This a is your this, because using a result, that is I'm just writing this formula over here. That is, what is this? That is your 0 से 2a fx dx is equal to 0 to a fx dx plus 0 से a f 2a, sorry, that is your f, that is your fa minus x dx. Okay, so exactly using this result. Okay, that is your f2a minus x dx. Okay, so exactly using this result I reach over here, that is your 0 से pi by 2 cos की power 5x dx plus 0 से pi by 2 cos की power 5 pi minus x dx. Okay, so now we reach this result, that is your equal to 2 integration of 0 से pi by 2 cos की power 5x dx minus 0 से pi by 2, because we know that is pi minus x. So pi minus x, that is pi is over here, so pi minus x means in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant we know that the cos is negative, so that is minus cos x. Okay, so just minus integration 0 से pi by 2 cos 5 की power x dx, and that is simple, this and this got cancelled, that is 0. So 2 into 0, that is equal to 0. So we get the answer as 0. A very simple question, a very good question. Okay, so let's proceed further. Now seventh property, that is, this is the last property, that is your minus a to a fx dx is equal to 0 to a fx dx plus 0 to a f minus x dx. That is your, let's read the simplified form, that is your minus a to a fx dx is equal to 2 into 0 to a fx dx, that is f minus x is equal to fx, if f is a even function. Firstly we'll check this result, that f is a even function or a odd function. If we get a even function, then we can immediately apply this property rather than applying this property. Okay, and if it is an odd function, that is your f minus x is equal to minus fx, then the answer is simplified 0. So let's do a question on it. Evaluate integration of minus 1 to 1 sin की power 5x cos की power 4x dx. That is your, let I be this, that I is equal to integration minus 1 to 1 sin की power 5x into cos की power 4x dx. Now let fx is equal to this. So fx is equal to sin की power 5x into cos की power 4x. So now let's check this result, that is your sin की power minus x. Okay, now let's check this. So sin की power minus x, that is equal to, sorry, f की power minus x, that is equal to sin की power 5 minus x into cos की power 4 minus x. So now I know one result, that is your sin की power minus x is equal to minus sin x and cos की power minus x is equal to cos x. So you will get minus sin की power 5x into cos की power 4x. So that is your minus fx. So that is the function is a odd function. And when a function is an odd function, we get the result as 0. So now I can say, so therefore by using the property, I get I is equal to 0. So therefore this full integration is also equal to your 0, and that is your answer. Okay. So I hope you must have understood, guys. Thank you for viewing it. Thank you for liking my videos. And I will keep on making more such amazing videos with some amazing concepts. And students, please behold, I have also made some PPTs which are useful for JEE Mains, as I have just covered the properties of your NCERT book, but there are still some properties which are left over for the JEE Mains syllabus. So I am going to introduce that in the next video, in the next segment, as you should practice these properties. Firstly, you should go through these properties once, make it in a habit, do your exercises of NCERT, and then we will start for JEE Mains also. So I hope you must have understood. Thank you so much, children, for your support and concern. Thank you.